UK Reform Party etre say womu ebe blocking Ghana from entering UK. Visas are womu de bema Ghana no womu be block. Yes. Na edeba asem ena aba mukai say recently ena mampanyi John Mahama tre krata edekoma United Nations say ye hia reparations ni abrofo no de ye yemre bi etwe mu dane ye slaves ni ade no e ade bi ana 7 prebiasa na ani enyan pa enti ebe ya wo mu encompensate ye ewo ho na amanaman bebre eto so aba ebinom tutia ye ebinom se wo mu ni idea ema ebinom so especially African countries so eto aba e support emotion no na yenda sorry ya sa political party friend the UK Reform Party actually say countries are wo mu calling for slavery reparations no wo mu be block wo mu visa nyina ya sema wo mu ka UK's Reform Party, we will block visas for countries demanding slavery reparations. You see, you know why? Things like this should tell you the reason in TSSA, Yama Ghana and Africa, a better place. This statement I will make like they are not referring to only Ghana. Countries say supporting yenina. Every single country supporting our motion, no. Especially the African countries, no. Yeah, and omudie. Countries no mutu about supporting Ghana motion ni no. Omunyina no omudi. Enti say enye say UK watu mpong actually most of African countries. And I say Ghana particularly, anka adentina ye be so worried say UK for say omo my visa for that. But so you be a usre na udia say do atam kura untimi nkasa eneni ende. A UK political party, Reform UK, has sparked controversy after proposing to deny visas to citizens of countries demanding compensation from Britain over its role in the transatlantic slave trade. The party's Home Affairs spokesperson, Zia Yusuf, described calls for reparations as insulting, arguing that Britain should not be held financially accountable for historical injustices. According to him, the UK has issued about 3.8 million visas over the past 2 decades to individuals from countries now seeking reparations. The remarks come amid growing global calls for justice over the transatlantic slave trade, during which more than 15 million Africans were forcibly transported across the Atlantic by European powers, including Britain. Historians have linked wealth generated from slavery to industrial growth of Western nations. The issue gained renewed attention recently after the United Nations adopted a resolution describing the slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity and calling for reparations as a step toward addressing historical injustices. The resolution was backed by the African Union and the Caribbean community. The proposal was championed by President John Dramani Mahama, who urged global action, stating that history demands accountability for the millions who suffered under slavery. However, the UK and several European Union countries abstained from the vote while the United States opposed it. The resolution is not legally binding. Yusuf, according to the Telegraph, defended his party's stance by arguing that Britain played a leading role in abolishing slavery and should not be penalized further. He insisted the UK will not allow what he described as attempts to use history to extract financial compensation. Now, as Emma Yekan, UK nkwana yebodi, yambo UK nkwana. You say Western world. America ka Western world home. Europe, and UK nkwana wo Europe. Countries bebre wo Europe. Our munso ye Western countries. Meboa kase meboa. There are a lot of countries are omudin wo sa dia no. Ye ka kranka America fo na be kasa asem we. because you can't mind a benefit kesi from slave trade. Na yebeka say Donald Trump krum omune benefit kesi from that. Yes. And I don't know why UK for ya tower money ase. Our moka same way. Say issuing visa is different from conversation. Now abrofuni di amba Africa has even though mumba had this in a but still almost super Africa. Say so you approve your movies among. See how I say Reform UK also previously indicated that it will consider scrapping foreign aid to countries pushing for reparations. Yes, the debate over reparations has intensified in recent years, with some estimates suggesting Britain could face trillions of dollars in liability. A 2023 report led by former International Court of Justice Judge Patrick Robinson estimated that the UK alone could owe up to 24 trillion reparations across affected countries. Meanwhile, the CARICOM Reparations Commission has clarified that its objective is not to destabilize the Britain economy, but to pursue constructive dialogue and develop mutually beneficial approaches to restorative justice between former colonial powers and affected nations. The issue remains highly sensitive, particularly in countries like Ghana, where the legacy of slave trade continues to shape course for historical accountability and economic redress. So, Niomu Kanono. Party we make Ghana and the opposition party. What do I say? The opposition party. Woman shada ni any majority biya. We are one of the political parties in UK, almost small number of people in House of Rep, and I can say House of Representative. But omune ye they do weak say. Say you qualify for reparations and then omunso visa no ombejai. Peter say, and we will keep our resources. Tension say we will also let UK business in Ghana pack and go. Meshach said they should bring our gold and artifacts before. Yusuf said we will also redirect our minerals and other resources to countries that support reparatory justice. Surprise say go ahead, you are far behind times, yeah. If we say Asonia, go ahead. Mate say earlier we detach ourselves and learn to do without, the better for us Africans. Jerry Springer said there is reciprocity will go beyond your expectations. Hurry up. Maxwell say a wonder self plus tema stingy beggar life. Boachi say they think they are in heaven. Danny Lord said do the needful, honor your reparation obligations and keep your visas. Lame posturing. Ivan said why not his home region Sri Lanka but his immigrant home Britain. Atapenyin say Kwasia he doesn't even look like British. Ghana for more. Say the moody na time comment section no enya some bitwa. Enti abusianfo ni ewo ho no. Ni ewo ho no. UK for so mu my visa bio. Ha, sa no mpeso mu kan Ghana for na mo UK no so no. Mo e pa mo ana mo be yen say. How na day? Waiting go happen, waiting stop. There ha. Yeah, when you possible. I was in a much more in your comment section. Thank you.